I'm Dr. Elizabeth Davidson, and welcome to today's Toxin-Free Living class. This is number, 3 in our 8-week series, and if you're attending all of them, of course, you get a free diffuser at the end. And I'm happy that you're all here. This is one of my favorite classes to teach. I've always lived a toxin-free lifestyle. I grew up in the woods in Vermont, and we never really had any toxins in our home, so this is something I've been doing for a long time. And I also am super sensitive to any chemicals, so having toxins in my home, like if I ever smell bleach, it makes me super angry. Like I have a very emotional response to any toxins, and so finding doTERRA has made everything smell even better, because before I was just a baking soda and vinegar kind of person when it comes to cleaning. But to have access to everything doTERRA offers as far as household cleaning and body care and all of that is quite wonderful, and it's great because I can get it all wholesale. I'm just gonna, all right, let's see. And Canute, is there a sign-in thing still, or are we keeping track a different way? I couldn't remember.
Yeah, I don't think we've been using this sign-in sheet. I think what we're asking people to just notify the person that invited you to the class, let them know when you've attended all of them so we can make sure to get you your free diffuser.
All right. Sounds great. Okay, so I have a PowerPoint that I'm going to share, and we'll get officially started. Oops. All right, so welcome to Toxin-Free Living. And if you have any questions during this, feel free to unmute. I can't access the chat while I'm presenting, so anything that's put in the chat I'll look at after. The PowerPoint will not take the whole time, but feel free to unmute and ask a question, and I may ask for some testimonials during this time too. So if you have one, feel free to interrupt and let me know, and we can do that. So, because I know some of you have been using doTERRA products for a while, but let's get started here. So, toxins in our lifestyle can do a lot of things. One of the most common are fragrances. You know, you've probably, I don't know, I'm obsessed with reading ingredients on things, and with any, especially personal care products, often one of the ingredients is fragrance. And fragrance is generally some sort of synthetic chemical that's made in a lab. And what's really common with fragrances is that they are hormone disruptors. And there are so many problems with hormones these days. And I think a lot of that is because of all the fragrances that are in things. And you've been using oils, most of you, by now, so you probably have had the experience where when you smell something, it really can shift your emotions, and sometimes you may even, you know, if it's not a good smell for you, it may, you know, spur a headache or coughing or anything like that, some kind of reaction. And so making sure that the things that are in your life that you're using are okay to smell is really good, because the sense of smell it goes right into your brain. Your first cranial nerve is your olfactory nerve, and it's kind of like right in here. And so it goes right into the base of your brain and affects the emotional centers and the thinking centers of your brain. So you gotta be really careful with what you're using. And most things, just with the fragrance alone, are not very safe. There are so many other things besides fragrances in these products that can be really dangerous for our health. Any like you've probably heard of phthalates and parabens and all of those things that have all been connected to causing cancer. And that's just the personal care products. Then you have the like cleaning products and many of those things in there too. So these are things that most of us use every day. You know, I just wash the dishes. Now I make my own dish soap with doTERRA stuff. I use the cleaning concentrate and some lemon essential oil, and that is my dish soap now because I couldn't find one that I liked that wasn't full of junk. So when we're doing things like washing dishes, doing laundry, brushing our teeth, washing our hair, these are all times that we can be exposed to chemicals. And when this happens over and over again on a daily basis, it can really build up a lot of toxins in our systems that affect so many things. You know, like I already mentioned, your hormones, your any kind of skin issues can be like your body getting rid of toxins, and any kind of like brain fog and attention things can be a reaction to chemicals. There's so many ways that these chemicals affect our brains and all of our function. So I love that doTERRA gives us some options that are better. So who has tried the doTERRA toothpaste? This is one of my favorites. Does anyone want to give a little testimonial on the toothpaste? Anyone? All right. Well, I will.
Okay, yeah, you can. I'll say a little something. I love the toothpaste. I love the taste, and the fact that it's fluoride free is really awesome. And you know, I don't know that I have a testimonial of like how I noticed it significantly changing, you know, my dental hygiene, but I feel like my teeth are really clean after I brush my teeth with the On Guard toothpaste, and just like squeaky clean. So I love that. I love the On Guard toothpaste.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's the best tasting and the most effective stuff that I've tried. And I got the convention kit, which had the new reformulated toothpaste in it, and that is amazing. I've actually been consulting with a dentist about it, and he does advocate for the use of fluoride because of what it does for your tooth enamel. But he has more and more clients who don't want fluoride toothpaste, and I don't want fluoride toothpaste because fluoride is a neurotoxin and not a really good thing to be putting in your mouth near your brain. But he looked at the ingredients in the new remineralizing toothpaste that's coming out on December 1st and was super impressed with what doTERRA has put together for that. And he plans to offer it as an alternative for people who don't want fluoride in their toothpaste. I gave him a sample and he loved it. So that's pretty exciting. So most toothpaste is full of, if you've read toothpaste ingredients, who's read the ingredients on like Colgate or Crest or something? It's a pretty horrible list of stuff. And most of those are really pretty toxic, and you're putting them, you know, starting with your babies, like as soon as they get teeth, you're putting them in your kids' mouths. They're digesting some of that. Your skin and your mucous membranes that are in your mouth are really absorbent, and that all goes right to the brain. So using something that's really non-toxic is super important for toothpaste, and the On Guard toothpaste is just amazing. Did you have a question, Ange?
Yeah. So I've had to use Sensodyne for years, and yeah, no, I hate it. And I tried transitioning to Tom's sensitive, but it didn't work. I have a really hard time with sensitive teeth. I wonder if anybody, you know, with the pain in your teeth, and the Sensodyne has been the only thing. But yeah, I hate the ingredients. I don't know if anybody's got any experience with that.
I have some samples that I'm going to see you later, so I'll give you a sample of this so you can try it.
Okay.
And Angela, I can speak to that. I have extremely sensitive teeth. This is Natanya. I'm sorry. I'm off screen.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But I just wanted to share that I have really super sensitive teeth, and I've been using. I also got the kit with the On Guard, and sorry about the dog. And I've found it, because of COVID, I haven't been able to be to the dentist in a while, and I have found it to be extremely effective. So,
Really?
yeah.
A kit? It's a kit?
No, it just came in the convention kit that I got, but Elizabeth has samples that she can
Okay.
share with you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, so the new toothpaste has only been available so far in the convention kit that was put out in September during the doTERRA annual convention. I've been told that it'll be on the market officially December 1st, but in that kit there were also samples. So I have some little samples that I can share. Another huge source of toxins in our lives is deodorant. And I know some of us need it, but if you look at the ingredients the number one that makes it effective in a commercial deodorant is aluminum. And aluminum has been tied to Alzheimer's over and over again. And I'm sure lots of other illnesses because it is a heavy metal. And when you put that under your arms, you're putting it right where your lymph nodes are. And so the lymph system is kind of the cleaning out system in your body. And you've probably heard of metastasis with cancer. How it spreads is through the lymph system often. And so when you put something into that lymph system, it goes everywhere in your body and can have a really negative effect. So you want to make sure that whatever you're putting in those sensitive areas is, again, non-toxic. And doTERRA has several options. What's pictured on here is the deodorant that has the balance oil in it, which smells amazing. And I've been using it, and I have several other sweaty friends that have been having really good results with it. So again, keeping yourself toxin free is going to be a lot better for your health. Shampoo and conditioner, again, doTERRA has a great option for these. If you read the ingredients on those, a big one again is fragrance, and you're putting that right next to your brain. So having something that is non-toxic is definitely a good plan. doTERRA has all kinds of options for skincare too. What's pictured on here is the Virage set. I've been loving the HD Clear. My 12-year-old daughter and I have both been using that, and it's made a big difference for us. So all of these things that we put on our bodies, as soon as you put something on your skin, it gets absorbed into your bloodstream. Your skin is, it's protective, but it's also absorbent. So anything that you put on there is going to affect how you function all around. So making sure that those products are really good is super important, and that they're non-toxic and have good things. Of course, these are all doTERRA products listed on here, and so they smell amazing, which is great. Let's see. So the other big source of toxins in our lives, like I mentioned earlier, is our household products. So any kind of cleaners and soaps and laundry detergents. Oh, those scented candles. I don't know about any of you, but I can't even walk into a house that has those burning. Actually, the last time I was around one was outside. We were on someone's deck and they had a scented candle on the table where all the food was. And I couldn't even be on the deck. Like, this chemicals and that stuff are so strong. And so having good options to switch out those chemicals. I mean, I still do use baking soda and vinegar, but adding stuff like the On Guard cleaning concentrate to my cleaning stuff has made it smell even better and be more effective. The lemon oil, so a bottle of lemon, it's 250 drops for $11, and it's amazing for cleaning floors. Just add it to some water. You can clean your floors with it. Dishes, my dishes have never been so clean just from putting a little of the cleaning concentrate and some lemon oil in a bottle with water, and it's like aromatherapy dishwashing time. It's kind of wonderful. And then the hand soap, It's super soft. It doesn't dry out your hands. And that's the experience I've had with the doTERRA sanitizing mist or hand sanitizer also, is that it does a great job of cleaning, and it smells like the On Guard, and it doesn't dry you out. So that's really been nice. And then there's a laundry detergent. So this stuff, it may look a little more expensive than some that are on the market when you buy it, but it's so concentrated. One of my doTERRA friends, she has teenage boys and she likes for them to do their own laundry. So what she does is she saves the bottles, and she'll put a third of a jug in each bottle and then fill it up with water, because her boys tend to like dump way too much in. And it still does just as good a job cleaning diluted 3 ways as it does full strength. So that's another thing that I really love about the doTERRA stuff, is that it's so affordable. So it's affordable in so many ways, in that it's concentrated, so you don't have to buy as much, and you don't have to use as much plastic as you might if you were buying other products that are on the market. And then when you have a wholesale account, of course, you can get it for wholesale prices. So you get that 25% discount. And if you have a loyalty order, which hopefully most of you do because it's amazing, you not only get it wholesale, but then you get, points toward free products every time you order it. So I've found that having that loyalty order each month, I get such better prices on all my body care stuff and all my cleaning stuff, because I'm getting the 25% discount. And now I'm at the point where I'm getting 25% back on points, and I get a free product every month. And I don't have to worry about remembering to buy this stuff at the store. Like, I was so bad about putting laundry detergent on my list before, and now I don't even have to. Like, it's just in there. So my method is, so I have my loyalty order ready all the time, and I kind of make it my wish list all month. So I'm always adding stuff to it and editing it. And then when I get the text that it's about to ship in a couple of days, then I go through and make sure it's everything that I need and want in there, and that I'm going to get my free product. And now that I'm using all of these products, it's really easy to get lots of free stuff with doTERRA. So that's been really fun. It's really shifted my house to smell a lot better and be a lot cleaner, shifted my skin to be a lot better. And the shampoo and conditioner, wow, they're amazing. Do you have another question?
Yes, please. So I've been using vinegar and alcohol for a while. I don't know. What do you think about that? And if okay, 2 questions.
Okay.
Should I add? I would like to add lemon. Like, how much lemon? Like, I put some tea tree, but I'd like to put the lemon because I have the lemon. So how many drops would you say for like a bottle of cleaner? And what is your opinion about the toxins in, alcohol?
I don't know that much about the alcohol. I don't think it's super terrible. I know it is something that's in the hand sanitizer and it evaporates really quickly. I've never cleaned with it before. Vinegar, I still use some. And with the lemon oil, so like my dish detergent that I make, I do it in an empty wine bottle. So, because some of the times the wine bottles are pretty, so it matches my kitchen. And I put 10 drops of lemon in that.
Okay.
I know some of the people that are on here have been using this stuff more. So, Brad or Canute, I know Brad makes some amazing soap blends. If you want to tell us about that, Brad, that would be awesome.
I actually have on my desk a demonstration if we want to have time at the end. But I just make the multi-purpose cleaner with vinegar and water, and usually 2 or 3 drops of On Guard and 20 drops of lemon, which is probably more than one needs. But we have pets, and just I want it strong enough so I only have to clean it once really quick.
How many drops of On Guard did you put in?
Typically, I try to put 2 in. You know, obviously, sometimes there's 3 because I don't tip the bottle back quick enough.
Yeah.
You probably only need 1 because I just use a 16-ounce bottle and just put 8 ounces of water and 8 ounces of vinegar, and then a couple drops of On Guard and 20 drops of lemon. I mean, you could put orange in there. I put orange typically in a window cleaner. The window cleaner recipe is in the back of the Modern Essentials book.
And even for your bathrooms, you use this kind of stuff for bathrooms?
Yep.
Okay. Great. Thank you.
Yeah, I find that cleaning with doTERRA stuff is really versatile. And actually, I read an article that the National Institutes of Health published, and it was looking at all the oils that are in the On Guard. And their conclusion was that that is the best antiviral, antibacterial blend that you can buy. And of course, with doTERRA being certified pure and such high quality, you're really getting the best of the best when you use it. And not going to have any of those negative effects that you might have from other things that have scent. I know I'm so sensitive to all this stuff, and I had a pretty major thing against lavender for a while because it's in so many things, and in all of those things it's synthetic lavender, and I hated it. It made me dizzy, it made me nauseous, and I couldn't even handle it. And then Christy was telling me about someone that she worked with who had been using lavender to help her sleep, and she had just gotten it at like TJ Maxx or something. It was not doTERRA, and within a few months of using that, her menstrual cycle was off for the first time ever. And so Christy got her switched to doTERRA, and she went back to normal cycle-wise and was sleeping. And so why that happened, though, is because the lavender that was in there is synthetic, which any of those synthetic fragrances are hormone disruptors. And like, we all have enough stress in our lives without adding it with stuff like hormone disruptors in our cleaning supplies and in our body care supplies. So having this option has been really, really nice.
I just wanted to say something about the cleaners too. Like I remember when I first started using oils with cleaning, like just how simplified everything became. It was just really nice to not need to buy a cleaner for this and a cleaner for that. And I feel like simplicity in my life is really highly valued. So it's wonderful to just be really simple in how I'm cleaning. And I noticed I'm really into wood flooring, and I had in our previous home had just redone the wood floors, and you have to be really careful about things that you use on wood because you can damage the wood, and I just noticed how the essential oils, just with a little bit of vinegar, just brightened up the floors and got them so beautiful and clean, and also didn't damage the wood at all. So I love oils in cleaning. And a lot of times too, instead of doing the On Guard, or I might do On Guard, I'll add like clove or other things that are in the On Guard and that I have individual, and you can just kind of play around with it and bring these different aromas into your home, and it's really wonderful.
Yeah, and I love that simplicity too, Knut. Thanks for sharing. It's great to just have one bottle of stuff to do pretty much everything.
Mm-hmm.
And have the same, like the lemon oil, I use it to clean the floors, I use it to clean my dishes. I also put it in my water and drink it all the time, and like it's all over the place. I can use it for everything. I live in a really small house, but yet I have a bottle in the kitchen and a bottle in the bathroom. And, it is great to keep it simple. So so this is just an example of a sample wellness box where you could get a bunch of stuff to clean your body and clean your home, and also get the free product of the month when you do your loyalty order. I'm sure whoever invited you to this class today can help you put together something that's really customized to your needs. But what I'm really curious about is Brad's little demo that he's got. So if you want to do that, Brad, I'm going to stop the screen share. Or if there are any other questions at this point, you can do that too. But, oh yeah. But yeah, Brad, I would love to see what you've got. I know you're really creative with this stuff, and I appreciate that.
Well, it's just like the simplicity of it, like Knut was saying, and the fact that I don't need a big bottle of stuff that in the cupboard, and I don't have to remember to go to the store and get it because, well, I'll do the hand soap here. You know, you have your little container, and I forgot to get the fractionated coconut oil. Okay, so I won't do that right now.
You can
I have to
pretend.
lift it up. Nope, I do have it over here. So, a tablespoon of fractionated coconut oil. Into the bottle. Unscented Castile soap. Probably can't see that, maybe you can. 2 tablespoons. And the one thing about this, I don't think you can beat the smell of the pre-mixed stuff that you get from doTERRA. But I just like to always have it on hand and not have to remember to order it. And then I'll put in a drop of frankincense or 2, just because I like how it feels on the skin. And for today, I'm going to put in spearmint, 10 drops. And 10 drops of wild orange. And I always put a drop or 2 of On Guard for good measure and for the antiviral properties in that. Fill it up a little past the shoulder with water. Shake it up to emulsify the oils. And voila, you have hand soap.
Magical.
Do you is the spearmint and orange for anything specific, or just the smell, or is it antibacterial?
I love the smell of it is all.
Smell.
I mean, citrus oils, any of them are good cleaning products, whether it's lemon or orange or lime. I think the window cleaner in Modern Essentials calls for lime or lemon. I often use wild orange because I love the smell of it.
Thank you.
You know, it's not often you can feel more emotionally up after you wash your windows than before you started. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, wild orange is definitely good for that. So that's another fun thing with doTERRA is even if you don't buy their pre-made products like hand soap. I mean, I do love the hand soap just because it's so simple, but Brad makes his own often, which I want to experiment with more, is that with the oils and a few other things, you can make pretty much whatever you want and make it smell your favorite way and have those emotional effects like the wild orange is I find I can't smell it without getting really happy. And so you can kind of fine tune it to what you really like. Let's see, I think there were some questions in here about Dr. Bronner's products. The only one I use now of Dr. Bronner's is I'll use the Sal Suds just as like a soap base. I don't find that one irritating, but I did find the scents in Dr. Bronner's irritating. So it hasn't been a favorite for me. I just didn't find that it worked that well. The other question. Oh, does anyone make holiday scented soaps? Well, that leads us to next week's class, which I can talk about a little bit. So next week at the same time, Saturday at 10, we're going to be doing a DIY holiday event. And I'm not exactly sure what's on deck to be made in that, but maybe soaps are a thing. Knut, do you have any more info on that?
I don't have the details yet from Christy, but I can see if she can whisper it to me. She's in the other room, but I know she's got a lot of really great recipes and great ideas from a lot of different sources. So it should be really exciting.
Yeah, if you're in the Thrive Journey group, I'm just looking at it on Facebook. She's definitely been posting some recipes. She's got one for a perfume, and she's got like some bath bombs on there and all kinds of various things. And so I'm guessing we're going to be getting into all of that. And of course, probably some roller balls and such. And Mark, I didn't know if you meant like hard soaps, like bars of soap. I have never gotten into making that kind of stuff, though. One of the people that, one of my clients does that, but of course Brad makes his hand soaps, which are a little easier because it's liquid. You don't have to get a certain consistency. But yeah, certainly check in next week for making all kinds of holiday stuff. I'm sure it will be lots of fun, and there will probably be some help from, I'm guessing, like a 10 and 11-year-old girl or something. Christy and Knut's girls do love to make things, I have noticed. So what other toxin-free living questions do you have?
Thank you for letting me ask so many questions. So currently I'm using two tablespoons of Sal Suds and a half a cup of baking soda as laundry detergent. And, you know, for me, not having the sense of smell, which, so it's fine for me. I mean, it appears to wash my clothes. I don't know how they smell, you know, of course, but does anybody have a natural, does anybody, what other people use besides buying? Cause it's really more for me about the plastic. Like I can get, the Sal Suds, in bulk at Healthy Living. So I just refill my container. You know, I really am trying not to buy as much plastic as I can. So, I'm just wondering if anybody else has any, or if that sounds good, or, you know, I kind of just find things online and try them, but I'd love like personal recommendations.
Yeah, I really try to not buy much plastic too. And that's one thing I do appreciate about the doTERRA laundry detergent is that it is so concentrated that, you know, one bottle will last me, I don't know, like, how long have I had that one? 3 months, and I am about halfway through it. And I mean, there are just the two of us. One reason I don't make my own is because I have a high efficiency washer. And if you use something that's not rated for a high efficiency washer, then it will ruin your warranty. And I don't know what it does to the washer. I wouldn't want it to break it though, because I really like mine. I have a washer dryer in one, so that's pretty awesome. Oh, another thing that you can do to make your dryer more efficient though is use the wool dryer balls. I don't know if anyone has experience with those, but I really like using them, and you can put whatever essential oils you like on there. Mm-hmm. So I know without a sense of smell, maybe that doesn't make you super happy, Angela, but for the rest of us, you can make your clothes smell however you want, whatever makes you happy or calm or whatever emotion you're going for. And the wool so another huge source of toxins, like I can't even sit next to a person who uses dryer sheets. The scents are so horrible. And I can't even imagine putting clothes like that on my 12-year-old daughter whose hormones are going crazy at this point because they're such hormone disruptors. So the dryer balls are a really good solution for that because they not only make the drying happen more quickly and efficiently, but they do what a dryer sheet would do, is in taking out static and giving it some scent if you would like. So that's another cool option, and they're pretty easy to find now. So I see there's a bunch more in the chat here, so I'm just going to take a quick look on there.
I really like the laundry detergent because I know it really cleans the clothes. I often remember that I need something the next day, 10:30 at night. I don't want to stay up for the wash to go through the cycle. And I know with the On Guard detergent, I can wash the clothes the night before and then get up early in the morning and run them through the dryer, and they're still going to smell fresh. In fact, I took a pair of dirty white work socks not this past summer, but the summer before. I was teaching this class in person, and I put them in a quick wash. I think I had worn them twice. They were just filthy from working construction. I just put them in a quick wash to see what would happen 3 days before the class, and then just let them lay in the bottom of the washing machine, damp for that period of time. And I pulled them out 3 days later, and they still smelled fresh and clean.
Really? They didn't get that nasty mildewy scent?
Not at all.
Huh. I have a washer dryer in one, so I just throw them in and they're clean and dry.
Yeah.
How much do you put in?
Well, I mean, it's about half of that lid for a typical load.
Oh.
I use a tablespoon for a load.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I don't know. There's a little mark on that.
So just, I haven't found that. So the question was, how does one apply essential oils to a dryer ball so it doesn't mar your washed items? I haven't found that it affects them. I just put a couple drops on there. I don't know if anyone else has any experience with that, but I haven't seen it do anything to the clothing except to make them smell good. All right. Any other questions then?
I was just gonna say I do the same thing as well. I just put it on the wool dryer ball, and it doesn't. I don't have a problem with it. It's never done anything to my clothes.
Yeah, you don't need a lot. You put like 2 or 3 drops on there and in a load of laundry, and it doesn't affect the clothes at all. That's what I found. Other questions, other favorite recipes? I know Brad mentioned his window cleaner. You find a lot of the recipes in the Modern Essentials book, right?
Well, the window cleaning was there.
There are also tons of recipes on the doTERRA website. I think it's in the blog section, but there's all kinds of DIY stuff you can do with the oils, and I think it's really fun to play with.
Yeah, the hand cleaner one is right from doTERRA's website.
Oh, okay, great.
Where's the sample wellness box, Elizabeth? I don't see it on the website.
Oh, that picture that I posted of the wellness box?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't think it's put together on the website, but I can help you put that together if you wanted.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, because there are various options you can put in there to make it perfect for you. But
Yep.
so that's just an idea. But yeah, if you want help putting that kind of stuff together, I'm going to see you in a little while, so
Yep.
we can play.
Yay.
All right. Any other questions? Or favorite recipes? Okay, then we'll be sure to come to next week's class because it's going to be fun. I don't know who made it to the Halloween class, but that was really fun. And so next week will be more of a party class, I think, with making fun stuff and getting your holiday gifts in order, because doTERRA can really put that together so you can give all your loved ones non-toxic, health beneficial holiday gifts, which I like. You know, anything that is useful and can improve your health, like win-win. So if there's no more questions, no one has anything else to add, I think that's all I have for you today. Knut, did you have anything else?
No, I think that sounds like everything. I was just looking up dishwasher detergent and the recipe on the blog. I was wondering, has anyone tried that dishwasher detergent? Handmade recipe?
I hand wash everything, so I just have
Okay.
like regular dish soap. I haven't done a dishwasher thing.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have to try that recipe. But
Do you still have it in front of you, Canute? I write it down.
yeah, it's 1 cup super washing soda. I don't know what that is. 1 cup baking soda, 1 cup kosher salt, half a cup of citric acid, and then 1 glass mason jar, 32 ounces, and 30 drops of lemon oil. I'm not sure what the super washing soda is.
I've seen people use that before.
Okay.
I don't exactly know what it is, but
Is it like a baking soda type of
I
thing,
think
or?
so, yeah.
Okay.
Arm & Hammer. Arm & Hammer makes the super washing soda.
Okay. Yeah, I know that dishwashing detergent has been a tricky one to find a natural alternative because most of the ones that you buy in the store aren't very good, and if you try to use other soaps in there, it can over suds and cause lots of problems. So yeah.
Yeah. You know, I just do all mine by hand, but I've been loving the homemade dish soap. I feel like the lemon oil gives everything such an extra sparkle and shine. It's been really, really good for me.
Yeah, my skin is really sensitive. You know, just having the Norwegian background, I guess, and so what I notice in the winter time are really dry hands. Especially, you know, we're washing our hands a lot more. And what I really notice with the essential oils and the doTERRA hand soaps, you know, even like the hand soap that Brad was making that has those nourishing things in it, your hands just feel so different. You know, they don't get dried out and cracked, and they almost feel like it's, you know, it's like a therapeutic process just washing your hands and getting those essential oils and nutrients on your skin. So that's one thing I really enjoy, especially in this winter season, is using those natural products to clean our hands, and it's nourishing for the skin, which is really nice.
I've never had a problem with hands, but I've also never used hand sanitizer before, and it's really like ouch. Like I'm like really having a hard time this year because of the darn hand sanitizer. So.
I know.
Yeah.
I have an extra bottle of the doTERRA hand sanitizer. You should try it.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Yeah, 'cause I'm sure you're having to use it for your job and
Oh,
stuff.
all the time, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll hook you up.
No, you're awesome. Can't wait.
Yeah, it's the hand sanitizer is amazing. I can't believe how it doesn't dry out the hands. And I've been giving it away for like teacher gifts and stuff because Elena has school and dance class and all of that. And everyone at her school, it's a really small school, got to try it out, and it was definitely the favorite way over the bottle that they had there for everyone to use. So all the kids loved it too.
Mm.
It's good stuff. And actually, the hand sanitizer was kind of what got me into this whole business, because Christy came and taught a class at my office and we made some hand sanitizer. And then I had to close my office because of COVID, and here I am. So
Meant to be.
thank you, Christy, and On Guard, and COVID and all of that for helping me launch a new career. Just getting a comment about lots of difficulty with dry hands, and oh, you're already using the hand sanitizer. That's great. And of course, doTERRA has lotions and stuff like that too. And if I haven't tried the Rose hand lotion yet, because I just don't really use hand lotion, but if you buy Rose hand lotion, 100% of that goes to fund Healing Hands, which, you know, keeping your hands happy and donating to Healing Hands, what a great combination. So that's the other thing that I love about being able to buy all this stuff wholesale and get, you know, my free stuff and all of that, is I know that whenever I buy doTERRA stuff, I'm supporting really good things around the world. And, you know, I'm not supporting whoever owns Amazon or whatever, but I can still get my stuff delivered and support really good things. And that means a lot to me to be a part of a company that has a worldwide mission and is also supporting individuals like myself and, you know, Christy and Canute, their family, all of that, you know, that it's a person-to-person kind of business, and, you know, helping all the communities around the world. If you don't know about Healing Hands, I highly recommend you go to doterrahealinghands.org and see all the cool work that doTERRA is doing to support lots of great things around the world. And whenever you buy from them, you support stuff like that. So your Clorox and Colgate aren't doing that, I don't think.
Yeah, I think that's one of the big things that, you know, I love being able to make a difference with, you know, using my ability to make a difference in the world by what I purchase. So, you know, I love how you were sharing, Angela, about, you know, decreasing waste and making an effort to have an impact on the environment. And I think that that's something that is, you know, really important in my life, and being able to choose a profession, choose a job that I can work with a company that is supporting small farmers around the globe and working in a smaller scale is really important to me. And that I know that the products that I'm purchasing are helping to support small farmers around the world and helping families like, you know, ourselves get pure products and healthy things that can make a difference in our lives. It's a pretty awesome combination to be able to choose that as how you want to make an impact in the world and in your community.
Yeah, I love that. Certainly a big factor in choosing to shift my business in this direction was being able to support all that good stuff around the world, farmers and kids and women and all of the things that I believe in. So makes me feel good about using products and doing business and all of that. It's good stuff.
Yeah, so if we don't have any more questions, we can move into sharing a little bit about the business side of things. You know, there's there's really three ways that people engage with doTERRA. You know, some people are just starting their own health journey, and they're wanting to get products into their life and make a difference for themselves. And some of us are just really passionate about helping others, and we want to make a difference in our friends and families' lives too. And so there's some people who are in doTERRA, and they share products with their friends and family, and they're able to actually get their products paid for, and we call that free natural healthcare, because basically, you can develop really pretty complete wellness plans and wellness programs with doTERRA. We have such an incredible supplement line. I've worked as a chiropractor for many years and taught a lot about nutrition, and worked with people who are wanting to find a natural solution to their issues that they were having. And I'm really impressed with the supplement line that doTERRA has put together, because it really is so complete and can address so many different things that people have going on in their lives. And I think that we need natural solutions, maybe more than ever right now. The world has gotten so crazy and technologically advanced that we've moved away from a lot of the simple things in life that can really make a difference for us and give us the health and the vibrancy that we're really looking for. And so that's another option. And then the third option is moving into a position like Christy and I and many others that are choosing to have doTERRA as a career, as a means to make the income for your family. And so if you're in those last two categories, we invite you to stay on and ask questions. If you have any questions in how that works or how you can get involved, we'd love to share with you how you can participate in making a difference for others. So I'll just share a little bit about my own journey. When Christy and I met, she was a home birth midwife, and I was a chiropractor. I was new out of school. And when I went into chiropractic school, I first studied plant medicine in Western North Carolina, and was really hoping to use that knowledge that I had. I really love folk medicine and plant medicine that we've been using, and it's been passed down from generation to generation. And when I got into chiropractic, I found that most people were just coming in for me to fix their problem, make the pain go away, and that was really it. And what I really discovered is that how I wanted to impact others is really changing the way that we look at healthcare. I think that the allopathic system has trained us to really, wait until we have a problem or an issue, and then we go to, looking for that solution. And oftentimes we're looking for a quick fix. So, we've got a headache and we want relief, and so we use a painkiller to relieve that. You have a high blood pressure, and then you take a medication, and the medication is the solution, to your high blood pressure. And I think that even when people are looking for natural solutions, I see people in that same mind frame, I guess, of like waiting until there's a problem and then looking for a solution. So some people say, well, essential oils don't work. I had this problem and I tried it and it didn't work. It didn't take whatever it was away. It didn't take the pain away. It didn't solve my problem. And I think that what we really need to move towards is a place of self-empowerment, where we realize that, you know, every choice that we're making on a moment-to-moment basis, on a day-to-day basis, can have a huge impact in our health and well-being in the long run. You know, so making these small choices about removing toxins from our lives, taking out these hormone disruptors and eliminating them, taking lemon oil to, you know, purge them through our bodies. It's a process and it's a lifestyle. And so I think that if we move more towards that way of thinking, that I can make small steps today that are going to impact my health and well-being for the long run. And a healthy lifestyle, it does work. It works for all of us. It helps the environment and it helps our bodies to use natural products whenever we can, and to move away from chemicals and additives and things that we know are bad for us. So what doTERRA has given to me was really an ability to serve other people in supporting a healthy lifestyle in a way that was very different from my chiropractic career, because things were very limited. And as I was saying before, you know, one of the things that's really important to me is living a mission-based life. So I'm able to choose the work that I do and the products that I purchase in a way that is going to help the environment, to make the world a more sustainable place for us to live on, and to help other people to live a healthy life and to live their best life. So that's just something that was really meaningful for me. It was to be able to have a mission focus in my life, and doTERRA has really given that to me. So I'm really grateful for that.
Yes, me too.
Yeah.
And the other thing that is great about this is all of what Knut said, but also just the community that I get to work with now as a chiropractor. Also, I was very alone. I was just a sole proprietor for the past 14 years. And so working by myself, I mean, obviously I had clients, but didn't have colleagues really. And now I have colleagues, and that's really fun to have such a supportive and amazing group of people to work with all the time. So happy to be part of this doTERRA family for sure.
All right, well, I think it's about 11 o'clock. If nobody has any questions, you know, if questions do come up for you, of course, you know, reach out to us, and we'd be happy to answer your questions.
Thank you so
Sure.
much. Appreciate it. Hey, Brad, just a quick comment. It is something that I have thought about in terms of a long-range plan and what I'm going to do. I'm not going to be doing BNI forever, so I'm a bit of a slower adapter though, because I need to make sure that for my health, this is the best, and that I can speak properly about it. So I've just started on my journey, and we'll talk more about that as we move forward, Brett. Thank you.
Sounds good, Mark.
Thank you for the introduction. Thank you, Christy. Newt, and thank you, Elizabeth. Angela, your questions are so insightful, and I love hearing what you're asking, because ultimately they're questions that in many cases I haven't even thought about yet. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. This was great. Thank you.
Have a great day.
All right, take care, everybody.
Thank you.